Well, I think it's nice to be moving forward, and I would hate to think that there would be anybody in any part of the country that would wake up on the 25th of October and not be able to see Nationwide.
I think they'll be amazed when they see the difference that it will bring. Why wouldn't you? And it's very important for a lot of reasons, but particularly for those who rely on the TV for the bulk of their entertainment. Very important that they have it, that they know it's there, and that the quality is as they would like it to be. But they will be surprised at how good it is.
I'm sure it's a bit of crack and you get to hang out with PJ the whole time. So like, you know, why would you say no to that, you know?
Well, to be honest with you, I think it's crucial that we spread the message, because I didn't fully appreciate what was happening in the world of digital and everything else until I was asked to become an ambassador for SAORVIEW. And the fact that screens will go blank on October 24th unless they switch to SAORVIEW was remarkable. And I would know a lot of family members and friends and neighbours that really that hasn't registered, to be perfectly honest. And I have been aware of what's on the bottom of the screen every now and then. I've asked people what's happening on October 24th, and I'm sure other people are as well, but they're not fully tuned in, sorry about the pun, to what's happening in SAORVIEW.
Well, I have uncles who live on a farm down in Cork, and they've bought their SAORVIEW box, but they haven't installed it yet. And I'm actually visiting them at the end of this week, and that's my plan for that afternoon, just to set it up for them. Because obviously the switchover isn't for a few months yet, but the whole message is that people should switch over sooner rather than later and not leave it till the last minute.
I have an aunt, the last of my mother's surviving sisters, and she is 88. She has a tiny little television, and she will not countenance any improvements on it. She doesn't want flat screen, she's very happy with it, and she's going to need SAORVIEW, so I'm going to help her do it. She'll probably tear strips off me as I try to, but it'll happen.
I know lots of people who still use aerials, including Kylie's Pub in Donnybrook. They have all these digital boxes, but they have one TV that runs off an aerial. And they were telling me about it. I said, you're going to need to get SAORVIEW. And they said, no, we've got digital. I said, no, for that TV, you're going to need an aerial. So I was talking to them. And then my mother used to go to a daycare centre here in Donnybrook called the Mary Aikenhead Daycare Centre, and they have an aerial. So they are going to be the people I'm going to put the actual SAORVIEW box in for. So when I was asked to be part of the campaign, I said, fantastic, because I was going to do something anyway. So there you go.
I tested it out to see if I'd actually be able to help anybody, and I did it for my little brother, although my mother will be cursing me of course because he'll be up all night. He's always on the Xbox and stuff, so he does have a telly in his room, but like it'd be quite fuzzy picture and all that kind of stuff, so I was like, here I go now, I'm going to try and do this, and I actually did it. So I was kind of chuffed with myself going away. I'm sure he's like, whatever, I'm 16, I have no interest in watching the telly anyway, but it is there, so if he wants it and he wants to stop frying his brain playing computer games, then at least he's got the few channels, so happy days. He's number one on my list. I have a few more to do, but we'll see how we go.